Hey, what's going on there? Dan Klein here. In this video, I want to go through one of my funnels that I use for generating not only real estate leads, but also leads for mortgage brokers for first-time home buyers. This is obviously built in Weebly, as I tend to build everything. A couple differences than probably what you are used to seeing in previous videos. Now, these are not things you have to do, but if you go ahead and do it through us, we will build this all out for you so you don't have to mess with it yourself. The reason we want to do that is we want to get some market data from all the different markets around using the same strategy and see if we can't build a massive US based or even worldwide based strategy around this. So without any further ado, this is the funnel. Now I only made this visible right now. It's normally like this. There's two different funnels that I use for this, and I'm going to show you all of them so you guys can decide if this is something you guys want to do. So what you'll notice here is obviously this is just a Weebly site, free Lane County distressed home listings. Lane County is the county that I live in right now. I started the strategy out pretty much, I want to say a couple years back. Really simple though. I mean, if you notice, this is just basic Weebly elements. I grabbed a picture off of somewhere, old stuff. You'll notice there's a disclaimer at the bottom of the photo above as an example for foreclosures in and around Lane County. At the time this website was published, please note all houses will no longer be available for illustration purposes only. So it's not misguiding them on foreclosures that are out there. But what you're going to notice is here in this part of the funnel, you're going to have the price range. So I have some different price ranges. Now, this right here is actually built through a email trickle follow-up service. So this form is built actually outside of Weebly. Now, if you guys want to utilize the money we're already spending on that stuff, just go ahead and reach out to us. We'll build these individually for you, and there's some pretty interesting reasons why we want to do it that way. So you guys don't have to go and invest necessarily into your own email follow-up sequence. If you want to build your whole entire site out yourself, that's totally cool too. So what you'll notice, pretty straightforward. Get this free Lane County distressed home list. Fill out the form before. So what they're going to do is they're going to fill out this stuff, and then you're going to notice, well, I'm just going to take you, since it's not a Weebly form, on my other pages. We're going to go into pages, and so that's the home page, and when they click on that, they get redirected to, excuse me, that's not the right page. They get redirected to this page right here. So congratulations, your free foreclosure list is on the way. If you placed in the wrong contact, please go back, enter the correct info so we can make sure to call the correct person with this highly sensitive information. If you need to get pre-qualified to buy, apply now. So for the people that fill out to get that foreclosure or that distressed property list, they get redirected to this page, which is the second part of the funnel. If they want to apply, this is what's going to create our mortgage broker lead. So in there, when they hit that button, it's going to take them to Eugene, Oregon loan page. On this page, get pre-approved today. Interest rates are at historic lows and home prices are lower than they have been in the last 10 years. It's the perfect time to get pre-approved today. This pre-approval application allows us to know and can get copy right to a mortgage broker in town. So basically, with the traffic that you're getting for the free foreclosure or free distressed property list, we're also generating, for not all of them, but some of them, we're generating a lead for a mortgage broker as well for people that have not got pre-approved. So that's the first funnel. So I want you to see that and see how that works. It works incredibly well. I've been doing this for a long time. Let's go back over to pages, and I want to show you the second funnel. The second funnel looks like this. Free Lane County foreclosure list. Fill out the form below. So it says, and this is where this is. This normally wouldn't be here, but I was messing around with it, so I wanted to see it. Pretty and ugly. It says, fill out the form. You want the ugly house list or the pretty house list? Basically, what we're trying to do here is find out if they're more of someone looking for a really good buy and they want to do the fix up themselves, or someone that's looking for a house that maybe already look good, but they're just trying to get a good deal. So it kind of finds the type of buyer that you're finding, or the person that just wants both. So depending on what they click, if they click they want the ugly list, then this will be the page that we drop them to. Similar to that front page, and then they make their decisions, and that's going to put them onto that specific list. Again, we can build all this stuff for you, or you can simply copy what you're seeing here and do it yourself. I would like to build a national site, which I think would be really cool if we were all utilizing it. So I'd love to work with you guys on this, and we can get some really cool data to help with other strategies moving forward. And potentially we can work with a big company. For instance, if I'm starting to work with someone who works for, let's say, Keller Williams, and we start generating leads, that person can easily refer someone in your city, a Keller Williams person in your city that I could hook you guys up with, or vice versa, and we can create a really cool network that way. Okay, so let's just say that they wanted the pretty list, same type of thing, pretty foreclosure list, and then you got, here's another one. I don't know how much work I've done on this one. This one did really well. But real listings in Eugene, this is from last year. I haven't updated this. People looking for duplex. So these would be people. These would be more for investors. Price range, simple and easy. But there's a lot of. Here's the step 2 of that one. Very simple 2-step process. Okay. So those are all the different funnels I'm using right now. So if you're interested in learning more about this and you want to know the traffic strategy, it is not the traffic strategy that I taught you in all of the previous videos. It's called 100% different traffic strategy. What I found though is that this entire process generates on average 4 to 5 leads a day. From what I found is about 1 to 3% of the leads convert to sales. 1 to 3%. So for every 100 leads you get, that's a lot of work for these realtors, and this kind of is where the problem lies, and I'll talk about this in future trainings. But for 1 to 3 out of 100 of the leads that comes through actually turns into a home sale, and generally the home sales are on the lower end. So a lot of work. So these leads are really good for agents that have a team of people underneath them that they need to keep busy. A lot of new agents these are really good for because they need new people, but they don't have their book of business really built up. So there's some really good types of people that you can put these leads with, okay? But it's important that you understand that these are not like home buyer leads. Now, a lot of people will get worried like, oh, foreclosure, I don't have a foreclosure list, or all foreclosure lists, they're always on the RMLS. You can always get a hold of these. All realtors really do have them. It's not a specific list. It's not instantly sent to them. This is just designed as an irresistible offer because, let's face it, most people that are looking for homes would like to get a good buy on them. So really what we're doing when we bring them to these pages is we're really just trying to get an idea of what price range they're shopping in, what the location is, their phone, their name, their email. That gives us a realtor a full lead to start working with. Okay, so the goal for you guys is no different than it would have been when you were doing this for the limos, right? The goal is we want to deliver some results in advance. We want to deliver some leads to these realtors up front so they're like, wow, this person's pretty cool. The realtor is your key into many, many home professionals, and because we understand how to generate leads now and we have a pretty darn good process of how to do so, the easier we can get into these home service providers, carpet cleaners, roofers, fence and deck builders, all these different types of people that work on homes that realtors refer a ton of business to. If we can build some goodwill with the realtor, they will gladly refer you to some of their people, and the deal becomes very easy, and you can start working with lots of different people utilizing the skills we've taught you in the previous weeks. Now, with that being said, you can also get realtors to pay you for this. Now, there's some rules from realtors as far as how much they can't pay you based on the laws. You cannot take a cut of every sale that you bring them. So many realtors that's the way they'd want to pay you. Some would do it under the table and stuff like that. It's actually not legal to do that for them. They could lose their license. For you, that's you're just a marketer. You can come up with some ingenious ways. You could charge them all of $4 to $5 a lead. You know, if you get them 100 leads a month, that's $500 a month. I mean, the leads are worth more than that, but you know, it's a good start. And once I show you the traffic strategy, if it's something you're interested in, then you know, this is something you can do, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I would use the realtors as a resource going forward. Also, you got the mortgage broker back-end leads too that you can work with too. But these are just some really good ways to get lots of leads for real estate agents and utilize and build a relationship with a real estate agent that would ultimately refer you into other people, other home service providers, and you could start building your local lead gen, your local SEO, your local mogul business this way. The more alloys you have on your side, the better. If you want to charge the realtor for this, it's totally up to you. So if you're interested and you want to be part of our network, what I'll have you do next is underneath this, just fill out the form, your name, your email, your phone number, and we'll go ahead and we'll figure out how to get you up on our site, and then we'll release the traffic strategy to you once we build your page out. We do want to have some guidelines of you know, what we expect. We don't want to be building this stuff out for you and then you not doing anything with it. So, you know, we have some expectations. So as long as you're willing to stick to the expectations, at least for a week, to show you that the lead generation does work, we'd be happy for you to partner with us on this and teach you the traffic strategy behind it for free. Obviously, this was something too, just so you know, that this exact strategy that I'm going to train you on, I charged realtors right around, I think it was $18.50 per month to teach them this. Usually they'd only stick around for 1 month because once you give them the strategy, they didn't need you anymore. It's a very cool strategy. It's very simple. The funnel is really the key to it, what I just walked you through. And so I'd like to train it to you for free, but I'd also like you to be part of our national network so we can build this thing out together. So underneath this video, there'll be a form. If you want to be on it, we fill out your name, your email, your phone number, your city you're in, and we will start setting up your funnel. We'll probably have a couple other form fields as far as county and the different location information we might need for your specific area, and we will help you build this thing out. Look forward to hearing from you guys that want to be part of this. Hey, what's up? Dan Klein. Hey, I was just shooting this last video of the update that I got in the first literally like 2 hours of posting that ad. And while I was doing it, I just noticed in my email a new lead came in 7 minutes ago. Now, again, we posted this ad yesterday at 2:30 or so. This is the second lead that I got, looking to purchase immediately, not working with an agent, purchase to occupy and finance, not showing their credit score. Solid lead. So this is just another lead. Again, they're looking for 50 to 100K, not a big deal. Again, it is what it is. So this is a fantastic place to get leads. Now this is my second lead in less than 24 hours. You guys can see firsthand that this stuff works. So just happy to report on a second piece of the case study that lead number 2 has came in, and we will keep keeping you updated. Thanks. Hey, what's going on? Dan Klein here. Hey, in this video what I want to do is I want to show you how we're going to drive the traffic to the real estate lead site. So all you're going to do is you're going to go to Craigslist in your city, you're going to go to real estate for sale, you're going to go ahead and go up to post. If you don't have an account, you need to be logged into an account, I believe. You want to do for sale or housing offered, okay, and you want to do real estate by broker. I will abide. Posting title, ugly houses in Eugene for cheap. Okay, that's my title. Headlines are very important. And here's your copy. Okay, Don't need to put all that stuff in there. I can say I want the C, I don't want anything there. So they're not gonna. It's gonna do this Craigslist email relay. Looking to make a steal, grab it here. Need a list of all the nasty, ugly houses that you can make a good buy on. Grab the ugly Eugene house list with all the houses you can do the fixing on yourself, but buy at a bargain. Also grab the pretty bargain list as well. Here it is again. Okay, that's it. That's what we want to post. Continue. Put it in a zip code that's desirable in your market. Continue. Continue. Done with images. Okay, so I want you to note the time. It's 2:33 p.m. on a Saturday. So Saturdays aren't the greatest days, but they're fine. So we're going to go ahead and post this ad. Publish. Okay, so my ad is now live. Remember, it's 2:34 p.m. So when I do the follow-up video, I will wait until my first lead comes in to see how long it took for a lead to be generated through our ad. So we will see how long this takes. Now, some of these people are going to have to copy and paste. It looks like Craigslist does not let you take people off the site anymore. That is fine. It is what it is. That has changed since I did this last, so we'll see if that drops the conversion at all. But in the next video, I will be updating you on the amount of time it took to generate our lead. All right, we'll see you on the next video. Hey, what's going on? Dan Klein here. Hey, I just want to do a follow-up video to yesterday's live case study where I posted that ad at about 2 o'clock. Here is the lead that I got. They were looking to purchase immediately. Are they currently working with an agent? No. The type of purchase, a purchase to occupy and pay cash, credit score, there it is. I'm going to go over to my email box now and show you. Here's the subscriber. They wanted the ugly home list, their phone number to follow up with them. This is the price range they're looking at, which is pretty common. You get most of the people in that price range. Then deeper into the funnel, you'll see them right here. Immediately, this is a Weebly form, so deeper into that. And then you're going to notice a little bit deeper. Oh, excuse me, this is not, that's a different form. Just another Weebly form for one of my concrete leads. Either way, I just want to show you this. I think it shows you the exact time, 15 hours ago, 4:49 p.m. And then referring back to that video, let's see when I posted that ad. Tell us exactly. Automated post. So here's that post. That happened at 2:33. Okay, 2:33 p.m. I posted. And at wherever that was, anyway, there we go, 4:49. So basically 2 hours and 15 minutes later, the ad got us a lead. Pretty amazing, and a pretty darn good lead. This person's looking to buy immediately. They're not working with an agent, and they want to pay cash. Okay, now, so a real estate agent may or may not love that. I don't know, me as a real estate agent, that's pretty awesome. I have a phone number, I have someone's name, I have, I know a lot about this person. They're a buyer. And so whether or not the real estate agent wants to work this buyer, because it's such a small commission, it's like if they find them a home and they get their 3%, it's $3K, but that's a $3,000 lead, guys. We just pulled out of thin air. Like, you got to be kidding me right now. That strategy is rock solid. Now, that's just one of 3 that I'm going to let you guys utilize on my site, and then I'm probably going to roll out even more. But that just shows you how quick and easy this stuff is. Now, I want to actually talk about something. Let me just see if I can go forward. Okay, I want to talk about the ad and what's changed since I used to post these. So I noticed this yesterday when I posted this. See these right here? These are no longer clickable. Craigslist must have changed this in the last several months. These used to be clickable, where you could literally click right into it and it'd take you right to the site. Now people are having to go put this into their browser, which is going to drop conversion, which is probably why I only got 1 lead instead of my normal 4 to 5. Who knows? Maybe it's not. So I might change the copy up a little bit so they know to copy and paste it here. Copy and paste this in your browser. That might just increase it a little bit. But now these aren't clickable. That does change it just a touch, which is going to be really important to have the right types of URLs available so they know they're getting to the right place and it's not a hidden URL and that type of thing. With that being said, guys, that's a live case study. 2 hours later, we have a buyer lead looking to spend $100,000, $50,000 to $100,000. That could be going to a real estate agent in your area. Then that real estate agent build the goodwill, move on. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys can see that this is a real deal way to generate leads, and the funnel works incredibly well. That is all, and be contacting me if you want to get this funnel set up and you want to utilize our help. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hey, what's going on? Dan Klein here. Sorry, I know this took a little bit longer. I actually got a phone call like right in the middle of doing this, but it's now 2:45 p.m., 8:14, so you can see this. I went up to Google, how to find the best SEO companies, exactly in the video that I show you right here. 32 minutes ago, I uploaded this thing, and it's already on page 1, position 1. Now, for some of you naysayers, you're going to say, "Oh, well, it's long, blah 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 blah." And so, you know what? But the bottom line is, I'm just trying to show you the power of YouTube and the power that Google gives YouTube. Now, of course, we can go for more competitive terms and stuff like that, and those will take a little bit longer to get up into these positions. But I still want to point out that these SEO companies, we're going for the best SEO company in Eugene. Stuff like that, words that we just outrank them for. All of these companies in their sites, all of them, in 29 minutes, we just put and proved. And if you're looking for SEO right now, we just proved that we can do things in a very quick manner with our process, or we can teach you our process if you want to do it yourself. So with that being said, this is the proof video that we could rank in a very short amount of time, even though my phone rang and I didn't get this video done quick enough. This is the proof video, and we will see you. Please get in contact if you're interested in working with us. Hey, what's going on? Dan Klein here. Hey, in this video, what I want to show you is a pretty interesting way that your company can start positioning themselves online very, very quickly, especially when you're looking for a really, really good SEO company to be a provider for you. So I went ahead and I want you to look at the time down at the bottom here. It's 2:04 p.m. 8/14/2014. This is just a really simple way to bring some results for a business, and I'm going to use this as a case study to prove to you how you can do this and implement this into your business. So check this out. So right now it's 2:04 p.m. and I'm going to I'm recording this video. Right now in the search results, how to find the best SEO company in Eugene, you see there's some different results. So what I want to do in the next 20 minutes, if I can get off this video and upload it fast enough, I want to show you how you can upload YouTube videos and rank them for specific search terms and take up a search position. And so I'm going to finish this video now. I'm going to upload it onto YouTube, and then we're going to come back and look at the time and how long it took. All right, we'll see you on the other side. What's going on? Hey, in this video, what I want to do is I want to show you how to utilize that contact form to text feature that I was explaining. Again, you can use this in any sort of contact form. In this video, what I'm showing you is the one that I'm using inside of a local pawn shop that we do some marketing for. We set up a instant quote form that people could upload items that they wanted to sell or pawn. And the crazy thing is we get some amazing deals from this. So also another cool niche you could probably get into for acquiring local stuff. So what you'll see here, if we go into edit this, you're going to see that first and foremost the email goes to a Gmail account, which is totally cool. Then you're going to notice it goes to another email account. Okay, so let's go through these. Okay, so the way we've done this, the way we've Jimmy rigged this thing is this Eugene Pawn email account was a Gmail account that I set up that basically forwards the submission right to this Gmail account, which is a dummy setup Gmail account. So I'm going to go into that Gmail account now. I'm going to pause the video. Okay, so now you see me. I'm in the actual Eugene Pawn Gmail account that I set up for this client when I set that up. The other email account that you see inside of Weebly, when we go to it, inside of Weebly is their account. Okay, so that's where that goes to them. But I wanted to bring all the leads into my own account that I set up. Okay, so let's go over there. So because it was not, some of the contact forms don't read. They don't read these cell phone email accounts like they do others. So what I had to do was I had to go and set this up that every email that comes into eugenepawn@gmail.com gets auto forwarded. And so what you do is you simply go up to the settings bar up inside of Gmail. You go to settings, okay? At the settings, I want you to go over to forwarding. Okay, in forwarding, all you need to do is forward a copy of incoming mail to this number, which this happens to be my cell phone number. Okay, and below this video there is the PDF of all the different carriers on how to set up this email. So basically, the funnel and the way that the process goes is very simple. Consumer lands on site, fills out their information to get an instant quote. Quote sends to client's email directly right there, and quote also sends to my dummy email account that I set up for client. When that email comes in, or that quote comes in, it comes into this Gmail account. Anytime, as soon as a new message hits this Gmail account, it's instantly forwarded to this phone number. Now, the only reason that I didn't put this email account there inside of Weebly was because it was not sending every time. As soon as I set up this dummy email account and put the T-Mobile email here, my text messages started working. Okay? So it's simple. You go into that settings, forwarding address, put in the phone number at the carrier you want, and as soon as a quote comes in, it's automatically forwarded to this here, which would show up as a text message. This is a great way to, if your client wants to not only receive an email quote plus a text, or if your client's getting email quotes and you want to get a text so you can see when they're coming in and you monitor it, or if you own a business and you want to get a quote really, really quickly and you want to come right into a text message and instantly call the people back, it's a super easy way to set this thing up. That's it. Okay, we're over at YouTube, and I want to start taking you through the process on how to get videos on YouTube and get them ranking incredibly quickly. Right now it's 2:07 p.m. I just got finished cutting the first video, and I'm going to go ahead and hit the upload. So you got to obviously have your YouTube account, and then before I upload, I want to show you what I did. So I'm going to try to rank for how to find the best SEO company in Eugene. So what I want to do, make sure I first and foremost, is I want to rename my file of my video to that name. So on a PC, all you do is right click and rename that. So I could say how to find best SEO company in Eugene. Okay, that's the name of the file now. I want to use that as my file name instead of just like movie 1 2 3 4. Okay. Let's go back to there. We're going to go ahead and upload. So there it is. How to find the best SEO company in Eugene, MP4. Perfect. All right. What you notice is it puts right there in, it pulls in the movie. So it pulls in the name of the movie. So I want to have this. Name of my video exactly the terms I want to rank for. The second thing, what I want to do, I want to go ahead and copy the headline right there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to write unique content in this area as I'm setting this up. So I'm the most authoritative person, and you want to do it similar to how you do content for your sites. You want to go through and write comprehensive, authoritative content. So I'm going to pause the video while I do that. Alright, so you'll notice that I kind of just did some basic stuff. Main thing, how to find the best SEO company in Eugene. Now if I had a site, I would try to link back right here. I'll just throw it over to lazymmm.com just for the sake of this video. But that's where I put it. Make sure you put the HTTP in there. But basically what I tried to do was, looking at our SEO company in Eugene, Oregon, I just tried to use the words over and over and over again in just different ways. Don't necessarily keyword stuff it, but you can be a little bit more aggressive. So not a ton of words. The more words, the better, obviously, because you get more long tail search. Then I'm going to come down here and I want to put some tags in. So this is for YouTube. SEO company, Eugene, Oregon, tab, best SEO company in Eugene, how to pick an SEO company in Eugene, Oregon. Now these are super long tail, but I'm just trying to show you guys this. Eugene, Oregon, SEO, search. Okay, we already did that one. So again, don't over tag the thing. The tags are for YouTube search, not for Google search. Remember that. Okay, so I'll get back to the custom thumbnail in later videos. Once you have this already done, I want you to go over to advanced settings. I want you to tag this for local search in the city you want. You can actually put a full address in there too. Watch this. Boom, there it goes. So if I want to get really like a citation, it's not going to give you a citation necessarily, but you could actually use someone's actual address. Okay, so you want to go through here just like anything. No one ever goes through these things and actually fills it all out completely. So the more you fill out, just like your Google Plus stuff, the better. This content has never aired on television in the U.S. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Everything looks good there. Go back over to basic info. Everything's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and hit publish, and all of a sudden my video is online. Now we're going to give it a few moments, and then what I want to do now is just a couple extra things. I want to go into annotations, and annotation.
Hey, what's going on? Dan Klein here.
Is simply just one of those things that pops up on the video. So I'm going to go ahead and put an annotation. People go back and forth on this. I just continue to do it as a best practice, but I use my main term and I put in an annotation on the video, and I center it usually. So some people say it doesn't matter. I've heard. I just have always done this, and I just make that for the length of my video. Make it in black. Maybe make this 28. Okay. Perfect. Do this in yellow.
In this video, what I want to...
Alright, so now we have the annotation that's spanning the whole length of the video, so that's done. Okay, I'll save that. Then I want to go over to subtitles and CC. Okay, so this is where a lot of people don't do this stuff. I want to go ahead and add the subtitles. Now, usually the subtitles are what you're saying in the actual video. What I like to do, just to kind of speed things up, is I'd go back over to your info and settings, and I usually take the content from here, go back over to subtitles, leave this page, add subtitles. Okay, there we go. It's in English. Alright, that's the first thing we gotta do, sorry. Alright, transcription, they've just changed this recently, and we're good to go. Good. You can also upload a file, but I just copy it in. Go from there, go back to info and settings. Everything's looking pretty good. Save changes. Now let's just see how we are doing in the rankings. Now usually this can take a little bit longer. It's 2:16 p.m. same date, obviously. I'm going through this. I like to add a custom thumbnail, and I'll show you in future videos how to do that, but that's just done right there. I'm going to go ahead and go over to Google. I'm going to do a quick search. Oops. Let's do a quick search here. Holy smokes, look at that. How to find the best SEO company in Eugene. Okay, right there in, I don't know how many minutes, I forget. I'm already #1. That video was uploaded 3 minutes ago, and I'm I'm number one. Now, many of you skeptical SEO people are going to say a couple things. Okay, they're going to say, oh my gosh, that's all fine and dandy, but who's going to actually search for that? Well, some people might actually search for that. Look, these are the main companies in my market that do SEO, and I just outranked all of them in a matter of minutes. Now, if I was just going to do SEO company or SEO Eugene, which would be not a long tail search, okay, we could see that these main companies there, I'm not there, So again, it's a tougher search, so I probably wouldn't want to go after this. But what I'm trying to prove to you guys is that you can literally you can really build some confidence in your consumers, or if you're doing, you can build some confidence that you actually know how to do this, and it's just by going through those basic steps. Now I'm gonna have a checklist for you guys that you can download so you don't miss anything, and I'm gonna add some things to the checklist that you're gonna want to do when you start going for more much more difficult stuff. But in the time being, I'm gonna pause this video real quick and make a quick custom thumbnail so you can see it. Hang tight. Okay, I made a quick little thumbnail, so it's not my greatest freaking image, but I want to tell you the strategy behind it. So if I wouldn't put this in here, then I would have one of these showing up in the search engines, right? And this usually takes a little bit of time to index and show up. So, but now all of a sudden, again, like I said, I would change this up a little bit. I'll show you kind of like what my style usually is. But let's just see. Here. Copy this so we don't have to keep doing it each time. Copy. I use Pixlr, by the way, if you want to do that, but it looks like crap. I would do it better, but I'll show you in better videos how to do that, and I'll give you a really good tool. Okay, boom, it's already updated. So now you can see that, in a sense, that what I've done is I've created a billboard. Look how much that stands out. So I want to show you a better looking one so you can kind of get an idea of why I don't think this is, I did this quick for this video, but check this out. We'll do Eugene Towing Services. Right there, as you notice, so not only do I have my towing company in number 1, number 2, number 3, and I roll down and I got this as well, and that's for Eugene Towing Service. That's what I was ranking for. Now, this was from a while back, so this strategy still clearly works, guys. This is now 2014. This is over 2 years ago. That few minutes. Now, this video is a little bit different, and I'd probably say that I probably wouldn't do it this way anymore because some of the new Google algorithms, but clearly it's still working. But that in a nutshell, and I'll give you my step-by-step guide, those are the main key factors that you need in order to rank a YouTube video on Google. Now, I'll get more in depth in later videos, but that right there shows you A to Z how we've done it.